I've never made these empty promises because I've been honest with both women.
Sincere, shut up, shut up, shut up. Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Queenie. For those who don't know me, reviewing Love Island USA Season 8, Episode 9. Before I get into it, please make sure to like this video, subscribe and hit the bell, and leave a comment down below. Also, let me know if you guys want me to review After Sun. I never do. But if they're gonna do some extra clips and whatever, then maybe it'll be worth it. So y'all let me know in the comments down below. We pick up with Melanie and Insincere. Yes, I'm gonna keep calling him Insincere until he starts telling the truth. They're having a conversation and he basically admits to knowing that what he's doing is some BS.
I know I probably have been a piece of shit. I know I hurt your feelings. I don't ever want to make you feel like that ever again.
But you did. You're not considering at all.
I don't want to end this at all. That was never
You can't have your cake and eat it too. You kiss 4 times, that's a connection.
That kissing shit, no, that's not gonna happen anymore. You're my priority. I'll be damned if I just let you walk away.
I get that Insincere was hurt by Melanie. We all understood that. It all made sense. But then when you're saying, okay, I'm not going to get to know this person, and you have a conversation with Melanie who says, if you do A, B, C, and D, that is going to hurt my feelings. You decide to go and do it anyways. You're deliberately trying to hurt her. He's then going to say kissing multiple girls isn't wrong. No, kissing multiple times isn't wrong because it's all a part of exploring. But you know damn well, the same way he wanted to put it on Melanie, which I do still agree with, Melanie would have gone, berserk if Sincere was acting the way that she was acting earlier on, right? But the same way you said that about her, you would have lost your mind if Melanie was to kiss Corbin when he asked for the kiss, or to do whatever else because he was mad from what she did in the challenge. Insincere, come on. I was with you from the beginning because you actually had something to stand on, but now you're on some bullshit and we cannot defend that, or at least I can't defend that, okay? You know who is defending it though? His mama. Why was Insincere's mama talking about, he can handle Melanie because I'm crazy too? So we're just okay with toxicity. Okay. All right. Melanie says she is going to forgive Insincere because he had forgiven her for her transgressions. And this basically goes into what I was saying yesterday. I don't know how some people were not understanding what I was saying. It's not that what Insincere is doing is not a higher level of disrespect. But what I'm saying is our metric of disrespect as people is going to be different. So it is almost a waste of time to measure what level of disrespect is the same as this level of disrespect, because we're always going to be going for the tit for tat thing. Because if I think what you did is more than what I did, if I'm trying to match you, you might think my response is worse than what you ever did. So it's just going to be a cycle that will never end. So she's saying, I'm going to forgive him because he has forgiven me in the past, knowing that objectively he was on some madness, more madness than what she was on. But fine, you disrespected, I disrespected, let's forgive each other and call it a day. Breezing through some conversations, we have Corbin who talks to Anaya. He says that he's confused by Kenzie's behavior because her actions aren't matching her words, but this is the same guy who asked for a kiss from Melanie after he just told Kenzie that he only has eyes for her, and he didn't tell her this part, but he told the guys he would risk being single and vulnerable because he just likes Kenzie so much. Okay. Zach and Casey speak about Bryce going for Kata. They think it's absolutely crazy. I saw a video on TikTok from Alex. Alex is from season 1. I don't know if you still watch Alex because she used to watch my reviews back in the day. I've been watching your TikToks, girl. So, hey, if you watch it. She said on their season, producers were not with the whole closing off early thing. They would pull you aside, have a conversation, and essentially force you to explore connections. So because Zach said something, it's as if producers are trying to shake that up because no, we do not accept that. And the way that he changed his mind so quickly, and all of a sudden he's like, oh yeah, I'm feeling suffocated, when he's the one who put that title on them. It would kind of make sense if he was pulled aside by production. And it also would make sense with Trinity and Bryce because they too haven't really explored anything. Bryce, they did at the Doors thing, but since then they haven't. Same with Zach and Kata. So that could have been a production thing. But I get it from Zach's perspective, it don't make no damn sense. We've already been down this road before. The girl chose me over you. You're gonna do this? Like, risk ruining our friendship? What's even the point? Anyways, Bryce takes Kata for this chat, and as everybody suspected, she's not interested.
I love what I have with Trinity. I feel like we're building something so nice. I think she's beautiful. I don't know if you've even considered like other things because you guys are so good.
Still very open in this process, obviously. I just felt like we were like more friends at
Yeah,
this
for
point.
sure, yeah. It's like a little embarrassing, but rather know than not know, I guess.
So Kata did not laugh in Bryce's face as Zach predicted, but she made it very clear, listen, it's just friends. Okay, it's not romantic. It's never been romantic. It ain't never gonna be romantic, which he should have known. But if he didn't know before, he definitely knows now. Zach and Trinity talk about the whole situation. Obviously, they're like, what's even the point of, Bryce doing this? Trinity says to Zach, I really like this guy. As the days go on, I'm developing real feelings for him. And so this situation is agitating me. I could be reading into it, but it looked as if Zach's face was like, oh shit. Cause here I was telling this man that you not feeling him and you don't get his jokes and here you are telling me, no, I actually really do like this guy. I could be reading into that, but that's what it felt like his face was giving. And this is why I wanted Trinity and Bryce to just talk about where they're actually at feelings wise. I get they have this respect of, oh yeah, you can explore and I'm not going to feel away or whatever. But like, hey, I like you. And I know that seems like something that wouldn't happen. That seems implausible. It seems like not the likely thing to happen. But it has happened. We are here now. So what are we going to do about those feelings? Before bed, Kenzie says that she is hurt by Corbin telling other women that he wants to kiss them because, they've been getting real close and she likes what they be getting up to. So yeah, she's like, I don't know, that just feels icky to me. Kata and the girls laugh about Bryce trying to pursue her because it is laughable. Zach even says the whole thing is stupid and now Bryce has made things awkward. Melanie jumps into bed with Insincere. They're looking very cozy, but it is Anaya. And I'm like, thank you, Anaya. Come on. Love your positivity, but I also love the realism. Anaya is like, nah, this is some BS. Like, and it stinks. And I gotta be by y'all. Y'all like this toxicity? Like, what is this about? You can tell she's joking. But also she's realizing like, nah, this ain't right. Whether you guys like each other or not, like the way you're treating each other is actually not right. Yes, Anaya, keep that in mind. Thank you so much. Then we have Bryce who tells, Casey says it's time for him and Anaya to finally focus on themselves. I agree. These two have become the managers of the villa. It's not about everybody else. It's about y'all. This is why some of us are wondering if y'all really like each other for real because y'all be focused on everybody else but y'all. So please get back together. Yeah, do your stuff. Bryce tells Trinity that he's sorry for, throwing a wrench in the whole situation and he's going to explain things the next day. She does give a kiss goodnight, but you can tell she's hurt by the whole thing. Then we have some people doing some things. Just some things. Melanie, Insincere, Kenzie, Corbin, Zach, and Kata were all getting up to some. That was interesting. Also, something that interested me was Gabriel and Bea, because this isn't the first night that I've seen this. She always spoons him, and I'm not trying to be sexist, y'all. The thought that came into my mind, though, was, is he ever going to make her feel like that feminine woman that she wants to feel like? She had said before that oftentimes guys overlook her because she doesn't exude that same femininity that the other women who they'll actually be interested in exude. So I'm like, I wish he made her feel more desired, more, you know what I mean? Even the next day, he's going to say when it comes to a sexual chemistry, he gets that more from Jen. And I'm like, I'm not even trying to pick apart their dynamic. If that is truly their dynamic, it's fine. Taking that conversation into consideration, though, it feels as if Bea would appreciate if he was to be more doting towards her, like cuddle her, woo her, do, you know. The next morning, Insincere makes breakfast for both Soul and Melanie. He says this is him trying to balance his connection, but Insincere, you know what you're doing. Melanie told you how it would make her feel for you to continue to pursue Soul. So you know that you continuing to pursue Soul is going to hurt her feelings. Somebody sent me a DM yesterday and they were like, oh, I don't think it would have been a good idea if Melanie was to go up there and talk to Soul and Insincere. But the reason why I was in support of that was because I want Insincere to have to face the music. Talk to both women and tell them where your head is at and what your plan of action is. Because he tells one girl one thing, he tells another girl another thing. No, put it all on the table in front of the both of us so that everybody knows what's tea. Everybody knows what's up. Bryce and Trinity have a conversation and you can tell she's genuinely hurt by Bryce's actions the night before.
Like having a pillow in between, dude, how awkward would it have been this morning? And I get how you're feeling and why you feel that way. That's not like how we roll. It's not how you and I do shit.
I just don't want to fucking talk.
Imagine I felt how I did yesterday. Some guy comes in, right? This is actually my type, blah, blah.
What, a brunette girl comes in, model type, looks like Kata. How do you fucking think I feel? He's out of the doghouse for now, but he's on thin ice.
Nah. There was a time where I could see the vision. At first, I wasn't seeing it, and then they grew on me. And, they're still growing on me as far as their friendship is concerned, but romantically, no. So, Bryce says, oh, what if your type comes in down the line or whatever? And she's like, I like you. I actually like you. She was asking for more affection because she likes you, sir. So don't be worried about what if your ideal type. Anybody can come into the villa who looks more like the person you actually would want to be with ideally. That can happen to anybody. So she's like, it's even harder for me because we are an interracial couple. So yeah, that's always going to be playing in our minds. Are you going to default back to who you typically date on the outside? But all that be damned, I like you. Can we focus on that? So yeah, he apologizes and she's like, I can't be mad at him for long. He's so sweet. He's fine. So I'm glad they were able to sort it out. I'm glad they were able to put their feelings on the table. This is what I wish they would have spoken about yesterday. But I now more than ever want Trinity to have something else. Trinity hasn't gotten the opportunity to truly explore a different connection, so I want that for her. Kenzie tells Corbin that he's not being vulnerable, and to my surprise, he actually opens up about his feelings.
Could have said that shit hurt me.
Mm-hmm.
And that's one thing I do have to work on.
Yeah.
With, my partner.
Yeah.
I care about you. I care about our connection.
It's just, I was just hurt by it.
I understand. Your emotions are valid.
I'm gonna watch this space. I did not expect Corbin to feel the way he feels about Kenzie. I really didn't. I also didn't expect him to be vulnerable in this moment. I thought he'd be like, oh no, it's cool, man. It is what it is, it's whatever. So yeah, I'm gonna watch this space. I'm still looking at Kenzie though, because she keeps saying Caleb is her ideal type, whatever. And then with Corbin, you just came the other day, so you still got some time to do a madness in this villa. Casa is in 2 weeks or something like that. Another bombshell can come in before then. I don't know. I'm gonna keep my eyes on him. As Bryce and Zach are mending their relationship, the villa gets a text that they're gonna be playing a game called Sweet as Pie. It is gonna be hosted by Telfi and Sierra, who are the new hosts of After Sun. I'm only gonna talk about the things that stuck out to me, as always. Kenzie kisses Caleb and Casey kisses Anaya for most likely to remember your coffee order. Corbin and Soul get pied for most likely to ghost someone. Kata kisses Zach, which is hilarious. And Gabriel kisses Bea for most likely to defend someone when they're not around. Zach was not defending Trinity, okay? So I was like, would Zach really defend people behind their back? I don't know. Bryce and Melanie get pied for most likely to throw someone under the bus to save themselves. Melanie kisses Sincere and Caleb kisses Kenzie for most likely to stop and help a stranger. Corbin and Kenzie get pied for most likely to sleep with their best friend's partner. Corbin says he chose her because she talks to multiple people. I don't know. It doesn't give sleep with your best friend. I don't know. Insincere and Kenzie get pied for most likely to string several people along at once. Bea and Caleb kiss each other for most likely to tell you if you had spinach in your teeth. Gabriel's gonna have a problem with this because Bea was being very affirming, complimentary towards Caleb, and apparently Gabriel didn't know that, like, she felt that way about Caleb, okay? Then we have Gabriel and Soul, who get pied for most likely to break girl or guy code, and Soul is really hurt by this. She goes into the confessional and she's like, it's really annoying me that I keep getting chosen for these negative things. And it sounded to me like more went on than what we got to see, because if it's just the 2 pies, I was like, I don't know, girl, I think this is more than just a challenge. Like, it can't just be the 2 prompts that they gave you to make you break down like that. You know what I'm saying? The first prompt was that she's likely to ghost somebody. And she did admit, yeah, I've ghosted people in the past before. And then the next one was to break girl code. And Zach's explanation was, you're a girl who goes for what you want. Like, you came in here, you weren't afraid to step on toes. So I don't think you're too, pressed about girl code, which made sense to me. But obviously this is deeper than what's happening in the challenge. And she had just, hit her breaking point. After the challenge, we have Melanie, who says she wants to talk to Soul. She doesn't want her to feel bad, but Sincere actually, tells her just to wait. Casey also wants to have a chat with her just to make sure she's also not feeling bad, but they decided to wait for that conversation too. Neither of those conversations happened. So I do feel for Soul. I wish that somebody was able to console her in that moment. Like, it's like everybody was waiting for her to cool down, but like, just talk to her now. Like, she's sad now. Console her now. Gabriel takes Bea for a conversation to let her know that he's a bit irritated with her from the way that she had spoken about Caleb in the challenge.
You're not telling me anything, Beatrice. Like,
All the girls picked Caleb.
the speech was yours.
What about my speech bothered you? The things that I said were still respectful about my relationship with you.
It's okay. It's okay.
What the fuck are you upset about? Like, what?
I'm sorry. I felt like Gabriel was grasping at straws at this point, because how are you going to say, oh, I didn't know that you felt this way about Caleb? What way did she feel? Caleb is literally known as the sweetheart of the villa right now. So the girls collectively decided that that was going to go to Caleb. And so she kissed him. All right. Okay. And what? And he's not even pressed by the kiss. He's pressed by the words. Nothing she said would undermine her connection with Gabriel. And Gabriel is the same one who was making out with both the bombshells outside of a challenge. Has Bea done that? Please. In the evening, Caleb and Corbin agree to let the best man win regarding Kenzie's heart. Trinity, Anaya, and Melanie talk about feeling bad for Soul. And then Melanie says that obviously this is all happening because of Insincere. Like, yes, I do feel bad for her and I don't have any animosity towards her. It is that man. But then she says she likes him so much that he can keep doing the stuff that he's doing. Like, he keep doing it and she's just going forgive. No, I get that we're on this island and your options are limited. But she literally told us about the past that she has with men. And oftentimes I feel like this is how people get into this cycle, right? You see that somebody's mistreating you. You see that they're hurting you. You set boundaries, they don't respect them. But you stick around. And then at the end of the relationship, you're like, oh my gosh, they did me so dirty. But they showed you that they were capable. They showed you that. So I get that she likes him and all this stuff. And like, there's no issue in wanting to like have a little something with him, but to constantly forgive, that's where I was like, no, Melanie, no, especially considering her past. Don't slip into that. Like, cut it off. Soul and Insincere are in the speakeasy and she's breaking down about what happened earlier in the day. Guys, and as much as I'm not happy with Insincere right now, the way that he talks to Soul, like, and I can't even tell if this is truly him because, I thought he was a sweet guy and then he ended up being a menace. But the way that he talks to Soul, it just pales in comparison to the way he would talk to Melanie pales in comparison to how he speaks to Soul. Like, it actually feels like a genuine, deep connection.
I just came here like everyone else to fucking find something.
Right. They don't see the genuineness and the softness and the actual like elegance that you do carry with yourself. Don't let that engulf you. You're resilient, you're beautiful, you're smart. If you do have someone on your mind, or if you're like feeling some type of way, that you can always talk to me. Let's talk about something that makes you feel happy. Have you made any songs while you were here?
No.
What grounds you the most? Music?
Music, breath work.
Feel all right though?
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah.
I don't know, guys. I like it. I like it. I need him to fix up, man. No matter who he picks, I need him to fix up. Whether he's going to be with Melanie or it's going to be with Sol, I need him to fix up. Because this was really sweet. We see these moments from Sincere when he earns his name. Why can't you be like this all the time? Why you been lying lately? Like, what's going on? I really liked how he was like, oh, have you been writing music? Like, make sure you tap into those things that ground you. Like, that was so sweet. Anyways, fast forward to Ariana coming in. She says that America has been voting and the results are in. Caleb gets coupled up with Kenzie, making Corbin vulnerable. Jen gets coupled up with Gabriel, making Bea vulnerable. And Sol gets coupled up with Insincere, making Melanie vulnerable. She's taking this as the end of their connection. And I'm like, baby girl, they're just coupled up. They're not getting married. But you know what? Actually, yes, this is the end of your relationship. Yes, this is the end. This is the end. Thank you, Melanie. So now that there are 2 single girls and 1 single guy, Corbin has to couple up with somebody. Of course, he's coupling up with Mel, meaning that Bea gets dumped. And a lot of us already knew that because an intern over there at Love Island posted a spoiler that Bea was going to be eliminated. So we been knew.
My time's been sensational.
I love you.
If it doesn't work out here, he knows where to find me.
You know somebody's gonna be truly missed when you've got Corbin GPT crying. This man was holding back tears. I said, oh, Bea, your impact. I'm gonna miss her. I'm gonna miss her jokes. I know some people are getting tired of it, but like, I don't know. I love somebody who is, you know, able to wear their whatever with pride. Something that people would see as something that they should be ashamed about. You can wear it with pride. I love that. It was kind of sad seeing Gabriel cry because it seems he really did have feelings for Bea, or at least had a fondness for Bea. Maybe let me say that. Maybe he was very fond of Bea, but I mean, obviously they were going to put Jen with him, like duh. And unfortunately, people got to get dumped. Like, it's sad to see Bea go, but people got to go. That's just the name of the game. So again, you guys let me know if you want me to review After Sun. I will try to get it out tomorrow if you guys are like, yes, do it. If not, it'll be out Sunday morning. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.